We're going to take a quick look at songs that utilize pedals and triads together. So let's just dive right in and listen to number one. So Run Like Hell is a great example for something like this. Pink Floyd has other songs that do this similar thing, but the pedal in this song is just perfect. Just the bass just droning right along with that on D, and it's just going right down the D major scale, but with triads. So you start off with D, and the guitar is actually not playing this, but I played the example just to kind of give you more of the big picture sound, playing that D droning. You got this D triad right here, then an A triad, and that top note ends up giving you the next note down the scale, and then G triad, you just slide it down 2 frets, same thing down the scale, and then back to a D. This is a root position D triad. This was what's called a first inversion, and then A again, G again, and then it jumps down to an A and then back up. So it's not exactly on the scale, but almost. It's just right down it and then like that. And that's it. Just right down it. So it's a really good way to get triads under your fingers. You don't have to use all the different kinds of triads, say, in the key of D, like E minor, F sharp minor. It's using just D, G, and A in different inversions of it, and it all works flowing right down the scale. So that's it. So let's give a listen to number two. So Crazy Train from Ozzy Osbourne, another classic song that utilizes the bass pedal and the triads on top of it. And this one is an A instead of D. And it just has this A drone. This time the guitar part actually does play, and it has an A triad, then in root position, and then E first inversion, D first inversion, down to an A second inversion. So, and all the little fancy things in between, but we're just focusing on just the chords for now. And you get that palm muting, and then taking it off for kind of that stabbing motion of the chords. And now here's what it would sound like if we didn't do it this way. If we just played a regular kind of like open, A, E, D, A. It'd be like this. It's like, okay, it sounds alright, but definitely not the same as... It's much smoother and much kind of more colorful sounding. It has all this like that tension right there, but because this is there the whole time, it kind of glues all the chords together. So this is a great example to get this stuff down. And that's it. Let's check out number three. So Under Pressure from Queen and David Bowie, one of my favorite Queen songs, and I think maybe the only duet that they did together. I wish they did more. I mean, they could have made a whole album really or more. They had some magic on this song for sure. And this one starts off, this is back to a D pedal again. So you can see a lot of open string pedals for guitar related music. And we've got just that D here, kind of just picking through right. And then here, this is the only one where it's not straight up another triad. It actually goes to this note here, but I'm simplifying, just playing like this. There's actually two guitar parts there, so they're kind of weaving together. So we'll forget that note on top there. If we did do that, it's kind of like playing a D major 9 or some fancy sounding chord like that. but we'll just do this. This is a D sus2. So we're going from a D to a D sus2. And you could also play an A triad up here. Kind of gives you the sound of both of those. But that's not quite what they're playing because, again, there's two different parts that are weaving together. But you could play this A over D triad just like in Run Like Hell. You'll see more and more songs you learn like this, the more the crossover there is. And then it does the same thing like in Run Like Hell. It goes to a G over D and then to an A over D. So again, this one here, and then just that little thing down the D major scale. And that's it. But before we end here, let's look at another section of the same song which also has a pedal, and that is the chorus. Let's give it a quick listen. So I couldn't have the that intro verse part with also including this chorus part because it also has a pedal, and that is going over G to an A over G. And now, as an example, if we just did G to A, it would sound like this. Totally different than this. Again, that glues it together, gives that much more tension there, you know? So it's just G in the bottom, playing an A, but just skipping this string here, just playing that. And it just does that G to A over G 3 times, and then a D over F sharp, and then a quick G, and an actual A. It's that A in the bass part as well. And that's it. So if you enjoyed that and you want to know more about triads, check out this video here. This will not really give you a good music theory foundation, but another quick tutorial on getting you to actually play and use triads in your own kind of creative way. So it gets you right away with a practice backing track to play along with it as well, so you can get creative. And this one here is a good way to just learn some songs and put the two together, and next thing you know, it'll be a big part of your own playing. So I'll see you in the next video.